the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Ebusiafo yamamu akwaba eba Nsem-Pii TV. Now, fallouts from the UN General Assembly have vindicated Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Efa COVID-19, John Dramani Mahama, or the President of the Republic, on one kasa, ako confess it was the UN General Assembly. Voice. And before that, close to 2024 elections, the John Dramani Mahama led the NDC party to propagate propaganda against Nana Dankwa say COVID-19 by and affect Ghana economy. Eke can sem etimi friend Nana stupid near the adinina. Say, some case COVID-19 abe affect Ghana party and enye no kweda. John Dramani Mahama ko UN akokasa. And was say COVID-19 by and affect Ghana ye pa. Even in African economy no. Ate Ghana konachi about 50 years in recession. Na eno na unto multimedia atnase na say ene ye to be Mahama say yenko tie Mahama voice from UN na ye wia yatie ayampia omototo edema John Dramani Mahama
19 pandemic. Me ma ho kasafa ho ansa ne yakosum.
Matiminia.
Boshe ma menhwe ade ya me de ma we. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama New York.
Okay.
UN General Assembly meeting.
Okay.
And wakro na nkomo a wodi honum no na wakoka asemi a me hu na I was doubting it say papa no betumi akoka sa nemum
and to change the mindset of dependence on external parties. Data from the Economic Commission of Africa, ECA, and to change the mindset of dependence on external parties. Data from the Economic Commission of Africa, ECA, shows that COVID-19 created the continent's worst recession in 50 years, with real GDP shrinking by 3% averagely by 3% in 2020. Before the pandemic, poverty reduction was already a major challenge. The pandemic is estimated to have dragged about 55 million more people into poverty in Africa and exposed another 46 million more to the risk of hunger and malnourishment. Indeed, 70% of hunger in Africa, which had already been on the rise since 2014, is directly attributable to this pandemic. Like governments all over the world, it became necessary for African governments to take action to shield their populations from the effects of the epidemic. In my country, Ghana, our economy has emerged in extremely poor shape from the COVID experience. A ballooning deficit, double-digit inflation, a nose-diving currency, increasing debt distress are some of the symptoms of the ill economy. This has devastated many African economies and sunk them deeper into unsustainable debt and economic downturn. The pandemic has had a generally deleterious effect on the economy of African nations. The effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, and one, find new ways to bring value chains inside Africa's borders, and two, change the mindset of dependence on external parties. Data from the Economic Commission of Africa, ECA, shows that COVID-19 created the continent's worst recession in 50 years, with real GDP shrinking by 3% averagely by 3% in 2020. Before the pandemic, poverty reduction was already a major challenge.
We heard from the president.
It's really, I'm even short of words. I'm saying, interesting to be alive at the 9th month of President Mahama.
Me say Makasa say what I'll be doing frequently on this show is that we will remind ourselves.
It's interesting.
And from 2020 ABC 2024 election.
Do you remember
NDC for new uncle for Kikakikaya?
Do you remember President Mahama using stupid is about the economies too. Do you remember that phrase? You see, you know. And listening to what he's saying today on your platform, I'm really amazed because you know all this, and he went ahead or say describe the vice president
or how are they buying the last 50 years that be my be.
You see, I'm not surprised now. Now I believe that
effort say poverty reduction. You bet to us, you know, COVID have been raising 55% of the effort, the progress that we have made. Say you to Oyebubra say, I will be my mono. Modern Mayabono. COVID-19, you have to pay every everywhere within 2 years. Now, how are Nisun Sansua COVID-19 diaba a bibi mam? Yesika Samin and Tutriasono. If you do Numa a chair, Munana COVID, you will be that. John Mahama, I can't say you.
But you see,
when he was in opposition, you can't be there with the Bidia must have COVID. Bidia must have COVID. Bidia must have COVID. COVID in Yavi.
Media for more Ghana, more Sudi. Because I say, we will be a canon. A bad day say, Ubi a war Chimbediate, Ubi a war Trebidi, Ubi a war and Fenne, answer was uncle ne Wassa area, or maybe a bit to and it's good. You've done a very fantastic job. But we don't be some when I say, Tira Mama, ring now, and I'm now go do the you are that one who will at him. But you see, the always say, the 9th month come with mystery. And now I'm a Reverend Father B. Dinkum, on a make beside and say, Papa. Now, they say, a dear Naguna Fuku, but be a Druno. Yeah, a soft floor. You mean who man. The only thing that can save Ghana. Emma, Uyonicas Yentuye, I said this Becano Chronombe apologizing. Yes, that's what he said. He said the reason why Catholic Bishop no etimina could draw a call out the president to tell him say and yet or more in Chinese the guest and in Chelsea and the Galamsino was because they know that within the spiritual realm the only thing that can save Ira Mama and so about Bren was your part na wasa akanokre because was it last year August omujina so you can say demonstration I can't use for no coin. Original water report been out to be the TD. Wasn't a 14 UMT
and now a drew
94. That means say I did represent go for the 8 years here, you know. You know, Mama the 1 month and a year
14,000 now a drew
1970. I did by 8 years no. Every month you are unless you kumi and so be a to so ma over na kra ma ma sa kwaji sa seat no so they say any ona what to me be any because of the law of workers no 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 apim but be adru no so an kan kra no apologize to omo a we dey say omotulufo no the otumi ya na so be kwa koyi you can say nipa ni be afiase honest so ko 9 months no but it couldn't clean. And to me, but the other so be apologizing because I never know. You were President Kufuor when you change your mama. So I say, I was so apologize. Maybe you should tell me now. I was so to make a chance of Papa. Who did them? I was so back one cast idea and a pet. Send your air corner. I hope I know you at Ghana because day in, day out, your mama, the confidence I Ghana for. Ne good way and you see frankly Kujo had been very biased toward the MPP so towards the NDC rather but and now thing you say reporter want to say you are mama the confidence no yeah so they say and to me dey to go for so and
the track people had him say where something extraordinary no
the fourth estate and assembly amado to say and Hajia friend ma no ye can say NL
good causes foundation
assembly amado say over 100 bills Kanta na me abusi contest. Mimi na bo ni bi abusi nya bi. E wa half nko over 100 boy ni die na mu na frey. E mo matu tu so ko sankore zongo de sia. So but you know there are sometimes you can say o ko sankore zongo ensuo o sankore kokko so ensuo wonom. E le na de be e ba wonom. So what you say? But we made a whole lot of noise out of this.
That Akufo-Addo and Abusuafo. MPP mpanifo government officials
kind of crap out. And a dear man Akufo-Addo and Abusuafo nya a chance our minds me na you Ibrahim Ahmed.
She say
then
you see it made the trouble on one some exposing but Ghanaians are silent.
Sounds a tea. Malenga Assemble no you Ibrahim Ahmed was sponsored both for MPP and NDC. Parliamentary candidates in Omoko Parliament. I'm telling you. And most of them see him and they will bow. Most of them from one right to one will be well or Omoko. And the Assembly man, they are all feeling guilt to admit. Because this is your hand not as you know when you need very mamma, but you didn't say. So I can't put a bill of Ghana, and I'm only dead road so that I couldn't come. And the Master Papa of Kumanum. And Papa, you are saying, say, African prosperity and they and more 250,000. $250,000 and $800 million. Ah, you are. Finance minister on a chair, ECOWAS bank, at times as Canada Mama say, over what you Chima for answer, no, what do you know, another way. Now you say that there's all Casano Mabaswa near Betu. Preamble, I can say, you are Mamma, no one on Abaswa, no, but you do banana the Casape, and some I saw Bono, why no, you are now very fro, no, Frona, Uniamo, Frona, but we are the chair, at time. Because I capture no another. And I'm some Martin. Where? And I don't go. Good. Na chama won't me. Chama won't me and pay me the Casana or Bosomefre. Okay, that about me also when you pa on so many Kwesibuchi Junior Casa and also Nam Council Oko Eastern Regional 2D regional tour. Oko akoye two things and this for the boy cheaper when they were in opposition baako the fight against Galamsey omo kanya buano bono tofa se ye nanado ne nabusuafo ene MPP party mpanifo ene aban mu mpanifo na ye ntina ye ntumi enso ano Ghana fo atie ene akoto abade ama wo mu ene the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini. Me too.
I call it on national security in Yoko for say. Woman change yourself ya me no more investigating. Because it is alleged say Oye Galamsey. Woman change third national vice chairman Abanga Fuseni. No more investigating because it is alleged say Oye Galamsey. Our win traditional council Agunsa etwadan NDC MP3 so aka ne pensa Oye Galamsey ewo mu potem honum akrofom constituency NDC chairman one dey say okay can radio so cry there why so you should mean to me repeat Atwamampo no NDC constituency chairman ono dey ono other party for and a video share the site out from the main road no ekowa unni be to this go no do honum Dunkwa diaso soja fo akoye operation na constituency chairman na executives ese mobile operation mo amoya mane etie ma mo mfa ne mane nko and I know parliamentary select committee on local government etnasi just last week Abuakwa North MC Eso omukoye operation bi our site no betimi akasi su people say the constituency chairman ba and the evidence are clear. Say Galamsey no ajinsem. Say na one and I be 4 I 5. But here one say asofo nananom Dr. 4 Ghana Medical Association Ghana Bar Association one year omu raise a voice youth afford me con strike. Nenya ba na di omukawo Nanya mu conditions o mu se galamsey. Ghana for ati ene o mu tonyo foforo. Obi aidin. COVID-19 ye can say adwuma aban ye from 2017 to 2020. Enya COVID-19 a enka oba double that effort no by 2024. Uko come say hey, mo de bibia am say COVID. Ene your mahama ene na to force mo tonyo foforo. Who is the Ghanaian politician to you?
Oye ba me da se ma menchia na menchia warefo na me mo abaso. Oye ba me say obi ati se wa media for no mo ti se wa anka the voice of the masses will be heard. But ibinum ayedian mo say on beba out na mo be kan okrewo. But first of all me ko keep coast on and na me tra a pra revan.
Okay.
Na me siye na me kosa prince oni bi na onye ba won nkune fe ne koko bata no sa eboma udun setimete no na wodi asra no sisi pra river na ayese nkun enye that dirty bi o ayesa atecha ayese nkun tutu nsu ne kona so do nsa eboma utimiti nsu ni bi na wodi eye won sound said there was no. This is serious. Na John Dramani mama also we can trust ama amanfo nya confidence in them. Ama na momo fo fi se oba na obitima bi de bia na me ka se John mama na wa born na e cast wa incompetent na Ghana for to obatia no poto no. Sa John mama na Ghana for de ehisem abufuo ene entiase bi binuma entiase asa to abamanaba, and that man has nothing to offer the people of Ghana. Obedi president e dia pa na waye e galamsey areas te say dia obi adi ni waji mo ndisi for no, and we police ni a ana soja ni a, how dare you we wine say ndisi ni to galamsey a okoka ho asem puntimi kan. They have the guy na party chairman timiko etimika say mobile man pam ye mon san ko na pam police for ni asoja for ni nyina armless people money boni kutekuta no ma pam police for ni asoja for na soja for no so etie no ma san ko no mo yo majuma. And that's the extent of impunity in this country. You know what I say na me